A very good map. A very good map. It's okay. A very good map.
You will know pain. I will bathe this world in blood. Impressive, but futile.
It's okay.
Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling. The fires of a thousand suns. You do not have the strength, hatchling.
That may be, but I am not alone.
How pathetic.
was a lot.
Hello everyone. So I haven't really made any video or done much this league. So I guess there isn't really too much content that I really wanted to make on compared to when I first started this channel. So all I have left is probably just to talk about the build which I threw quite a lot of money in, and I think is the most well-rounded build that I have played this entire league. I have gone through many builds this league. But this is probably the tankiest and most well-rounded character out of them all, I guess. Okay, so what is this character? So from the gameplay that you probably have seen, okay, this is really fast. Okay, you can power siphon auto aim, so you don't have to aim at anything. You pretty much can just face tank many skills in the game without feeling unsafe at all. And yeah, the damage is pretty respectable, honestly. So, yep, it is a well-rounded beast overall. So let's just go through some of the gear and some of the stats that we have. So first of all, we are ailment immune. Pretty much all mage blood builds are going to be ailment immune. We are CI, so we'd have to care about chaos damage. We have quite a bit of evasion. We have ghost dance, so we have ghost shrouds. We are quote-unquote suppress cap because we have lucky suppress. Okay, so we are technically suppress cap. We do have a pretty big ES pool, can be bigger. I'll talk about that later on. And yeah, the main thing is kill things before they kill you, and you should be pretty okay. Alright, so what is this character, right? So the main stats we are stacking are just int, okay? We are stacking intelligence and we are stacking power charges. So yeah, okay, the bread and butter of the build is the wand. So we have 1 to 6 lightning damage to attacks per 10 int, spell damage per int, which converts to attack damage due to power siphon. Okay, so the wand is probably the first thing you'll want to mirror if you had mirrors lying around. So, yep, your wand is giving you pretty much all your damage and why the int stack even works in the first place. Okay, so let's talk about the helmet, right? You could go for a +1 power charge rare helmet, which will probably give you more ES, but I am using Crown of the Inward Eye. So the main reason for this is because it gives Transfiguration of Mind. Transfiguration of Soul. Yep. So increase and reductions to maximum ES apply to spell damage at 30% of their value. Yeah, there's a lot of variations that you could do for this. So for the Mirrored Helm, for example, you will get +1 power charge and mana reservation for gems. But the way I have it set up is I'm using Crown of the Inward Eye and I'm allocating Charisma instead for my mana reservation. Okay, so yeah, this is just what I'm doing. If you had even more money to throw at this, I mean, definitely go for the Mirrored Helm and then you would anoint Tranquility on the amulet instead. But if you had multiple mirrors, you probably wouldn't be looking at this in the first place. So yeah. Okay, shield. Standard +1 power charge, energy shield. Honestly, this shield could be a lot better, but I'm a settler. Almost all my gear is self-crafted, so yeah, right. I did settle for like 350 ES because it's a nice number. Same thing for the suffixes. I could have fixed it with T1 int, but yeah, I'm just kind of getting bored of the league, so I just wanted to have a nice character that I could use to turn off my brain and farm maps for a while. So yeah, again, it's giving us energy shield, giving us power charge. Very nice. Okay, chess piece. Every trickster will use a somewhat similar chess piece, right? So we have suppress, ES, intelligence, evasion, right? Because the trickster ascendancy gives us ES per evasion rating and evasion rating per ES. So very standard chess. We want to have as much evasion and energy shield as possible. I could change the ether implicit to give me fist damage taken as chaos, which means we don't take any fist damage from that node. I think it caps out at 10% fist taken as chaos, but yep, I'm kind of lazy, so I'm just gonna leave this as it is for now. Yep. Okay, ring. This is probably the most value you can get apart from the wand. So rings are always very good value because you can always mirror it with Kalendra's touch. So that's really nice. So we have int, attack speed, crit multi, elemental damage with attack skills, and minus mana cost. So this helps with mana a lot, and also makes our shield charge free, which is really, really nice for like no regen maps, right? So we are unaffected by that pretty much. Yeah, okay. Gloves, we have ES, attack speed, as much ES as you can get. So as you can see, min-maxing this build, you can throw a lot of money at this to get perfect prefixes on like everything, right? To get a lot more ES, and you'll probably have like 20k ES or something. Okay, maybe not 20k, but you'll have a lot of ES. Okay, so what I have here is damage per 100 int. Exposure is very, very similar damage, so I'm just gonna stick with this. And rage on attack hit. So the rage is really, really nice. You will pretty much be capped out on rage most of the time as long as you are hitting something. And pierce is also really, really good for power siphon. Um, yeah, I didn't really craft this beforehand, and the clear was alright, but getting one singular pierce like completely changes how the build feels. So this is really, really good. Pierce is really, really nice. Okay, mage blood. Can't really change much here to put a headhunter because you are fixing quite a lot of things with mage blood flasks. So yep, can't really change that. Okay, Ralakesh just gives us, I mean, all our endurance, frenzy, and power charges. This is again something that you could change. Technically, you do get frenzy charges from here if you change it to 10% chance to gain frenzy when you hit a marked enemy. In that case, your power siphon will generate power charges. This will generate frenzy, and technically, you just need to what I call it. You just miss out on endurance charges, so you'll be a lot less tanky without Ralakesh because 4 endurance charges means you take what 16% less physical and elemental damage. So yeah, Ralakesh is actually pretty good, even though it doesn't seem like it's giving a lot of stats. Yep, and not having to care about your frenzy charge generation means, you always have it up. You move fast, you do more damage. It's nice. Okay, so flask wise, yep. Storm Shot with this flask makes it so that you're ailment immune, some evasion rating, and fixes your res. Your curse immune, res again. So you are kind of like strapped in the res department. If you wanted to move slower, you could do triple elemental instead, and then you can take all the minus resistance mods. But yeah, I want to move fast, so this is what I have right now. Okay, regarding the tree, this is my setup. We are using 2 large clusters. So the first one here we have attack speed int ES. The second one we have int ES and all attributes. So I have all attributes because I don't have enough strength and dex in the build. So I kind of need to get that from somewhere. So I'm getting it from here. We are using some of these. So attack speed, crit multi int. This one I have dex, attack speed, crit multi dex. We have Arakiatas for intimidate and for endurance charges. And over here we have polymath. So this one is interchangeable. If you have polymath, you can take any one of these basically, right? It's all the same. That's why all the trickster jewels are pretty much the same price. Yeah. Okay. So regarding the Watcher's Eye, if you choose to go for Grace instead of Discipline, you can get a Grace Suppress Watcher's Eye. Let's see if I have anything here. So no, not this. Not this either. Okay, something like that, right? Grace Suppress, Precision Multi, or Attack Speed. Fist Convert to Lightning. Okay, that's just my nice stats that we have on there. And you will be Suppress Cap. Kind of, like 98%. And then you could Anoint Suppress here, right? And you will be 100% Suppress Cap. So you see, there are variations you can do. You just have to move things around. Okay, this is just what I have. Yeah, apart from that, I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah. So if I wanted to, I could be Fist immune as well. So this gives me 40%. If I change this to give me 25% conversion, I can get the last few percentage of conversion with this Watcher's Eye instead. And in that case, I convert everything to elemental damage, and I will be Fist and Ellie immune because of Woke Ellie damage, right? Just shield charging into a pack should be fine as well because you have so much ES. And yeah, you basically can run every map mod except for no leech. Yep. If you want to run minus max res, you just swap to triple Ellie Flask and you'll move a little bit slower, but honestly, still very, very doable. Okay, with that, I don't think I really need to talk about gems. PoB is in the description. Uh, yeah, this is a fun league. I think the auction house has made it so that, you know, it makes trading a lot less tedious and it is more fun. So, okay, with that, this is probably the last video, or I guess this is kind of the first video I've made in this entire month of the league going on. And yeah, thanks for watching up to this point if you have been. And thanks for watching my puddle. Bye bye.